saw those eyeballs in the sink, and I waited all day to do that.
Oh, it's moving so fast.
With her hands.
You try and poke him?
Yeah.
Good morning. Just have to say something. Okay, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Every night before we go to bed, we watch the vlog together just to make sure we're on the same page on everything. I love listening to Matthew read comment of the day, because anytime there's a laugh or something, he goes, it's just so funny to me. He inserts laughter there, and it's just, I don't know why, it's just so funny to me.
Well, I feel like I should at least try and respect, the LOL that someone might have put in, or the ha ha ha, or, the laughing face emoji.
You need to reread today's comment of the day, just because it's funny.
So yesterday's shout out of the day was, that big knife Luke was holding is awesome.
I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does. It's just so Matthew. Because every time we do it, he has to actually pause the video from replaying so I can giggle for a minute and then start it. So it's just like, ha, ha. I love you.
I love you too. Okay, let's finish watching this so we can get to bed.
Oh, okay. Love.
It's like 40 seconds later, by the way, from whatever we just last showed you.
Y'all, I mean,
what's wrong with him?
I don't know. Honey.
I saw those eyeballs in the sink, and I waited all day to do that.
You need to play this again? One moment, please, in case you missed.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up.
Why? Why?
You put eyeballs in our sink. It has.
I didn't put the eyeballs on the sink. You did.
Oh. I put eyeballs in the sink. It has to talk.
I'm sorry, but
give us a thumbs up if you thought it was funny. Give us a thumbs up if you thought it was terrible. Everybody wins.
We've just made it to church. We already said good morning, right?
Last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, good morning again anyway. We're going to be going in. I'm hoping today is a good quiet day for us, because... Hi, Lukey. Do you want to tell them hi?
Yeah.
Say hi, people.
Hi, people.
So we've been home from church for a while now, just kind of having a quiet afternoon. Getting ready to start doing a few things, but Lauren got some water guns for her birthday. It's been too cold up until recently here, the past couple of days, to actually play with them. In the past, they've only ever had the kind that you had to shoot over and over again with your finger. They've never had the pump-up kind. Ooh.
Whoa, Olivia!
Careful, sweetie. You almost shot me. You run out of water quick?
Yeah.
One of our projects that's going to be coming up here pretty soon is we got to clear our garage out. Right now, it's completely full of just stuff. Stuff that we intend to sell through yard sales and just, online and stuff like that. But when Lisa got the kidney stone at the end of last summer, it all just kind of accumulated and we just never got back on top of it. The other piece of it is this shed in our backyard. It is absolutely full to the brim. The other problem is we have a squirrel problem. They've gotten in through holes that were in the back that have been there since we moved in, and they've kind of taken residence up in the rafters. So I don't know what it's going to take to get all those evicted out of there, but until we do, we can't really store anything, safely in there because they'll get into it. Lots of boxes and stuff that, had old clothes and whatnot, they've all gotten into and chewed up and just made a mess out of. What'd you catch, Olivia?
A moth.
Cool.
See, it's right there inside of that
Oh, it's moving so fast.
Catch it with her hands. Guess what?
What?
I also got a dead beetle but be alive.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you manage that?
I don't know.
It could have just been asleep.
I didn't know beetles slept.
Yeah, everything
But
sleeps.
I lost it over there.
He'll be okay.
It fell off of me when I was playing with it.
I think Olivia likes to play with bugs more than any of the other kids. But yeah, Olivia will find a bug anywhere she can and play with it, whether it's alive or not.
Just so you know, I'm trying to find another bug here.
Okay, just watch out there's not spiders and stuff down there.
If I see a spider, I usually just leave it alone because if you leave a spider alone, it doesn't hurt you.
Good.
My shoes are disgusting.
Yeah, I think those shoes, those are definitely outdoor only shoes now. I got a sweet little guy.
Are you a stinky snuggle baby?
No.
No, he's just a snuggle baby.
Are you stinky?
He doesn't smell bad. Or maybe I just can't smell. Menu planning is hard. I've been working on grocery lists and planning on meals. It feels like all afternoon at this point. That's not all we've been doing, but I think we finally got some different things on our menu. Lisa's going to try to make fried rice. Wish us
No
luck.
pressure.
We're not doing it until the middle of the week, so we've got time to panic about it until then. But it's crept kind of late in the evening. You know, and we haven't had done dinner yet, but I think we're getting ready to all go out.
Well,
and
we don't have any food in the house. I ate something and I've been so nauseated all day long, which is why I haven't really picked y'all up and talked to you. I haven't talked to you today. But I've been like feeling, every time I get talking, I just get nauseated. I don't know what I ate that didn't agree with me, but
I don't know. And having a messed up meal plan yesterday didn't help.
no.
Lisa didn't actually eat dinner last night.
I did too. I ate a baked potato.
A baked potato and a bowl of Rice Krispies at 2 in the morning doesn't count.
See, and that's part of the problem. I've eaten nothing but carbs all weekend, like carby foods, and I haven't had any protein. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS. With that, I do better when I have protein-based meals and low carb. And I've done flip-flop that. So I'm setting myself up for failure, essentially. And we had plans for an actual meal last night. But we ate lunch so late because we didn't get moving until late that nobody was really hungry at dinner time. Oh, I did fix y'all eggs, didn't I?
Yeah, we ate, but then you added a bunch of ham and you didn't want it.
Well, I didn't want the eggs either. I made that for y'all. I didn't want
It was really good. Thank you for making it.
You're welcome.
Here's the footage we didn't use yesterday of her making eggs.
I'm not hungry. Even right now, I'm not hungry. And I've had like a small slice of pizza, a bite of, was that honeydew melon?
I have no clue what it was.
And a couple of green beans. And it's 7 o'clock, and normally I'm like crashing hard. It's because I just don't feel good. I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat.
So anyway, that's where we've ended up. I'm hoping that, like very shortly after this, you'll see us in the car and we're going to have a great plan and know what we're doing. But you know what? We might not. So, I don't know. Let's travel forward to the future and see what happens.
Today, we spent a lot of time out in the garage, and we didn't take the camera out there because we were working. Our garage is full of stuff that is meant for either yard sale or some of it's not ours, that needs to go back to its homes and that type of thing. So we spent a couple of hours out there, and then a little boy across the street, well, he's not from across the street, he was taking this massive dog for a walk, and I didn't actually see what happened. You might have to explain that really quick.
That poor kid. Yeah, so this poor kid was walking. I guess it was like a pit bull or something. It was a big dog.
Yeah.
And, big, happy, just silly dog. It looped the leash around his ankles and then took off running and clotheslined the poor kid. I mean, his feet were level with his head, and then he landed on his back on the roots of a tree. And, it was just sad. You could tell he was hurt. And I'm like, oh, we need to go check on this guy. Because,
Well, he was probably 10 to 12.
Yeah.
So we wanted to give him a chance. I know boys that age probably don't want to instantly be like, I need help.
Yeah, well.
But we let him stand up, and then I could hear him crying, and I was like, oh, no, we have to help him.
Well, he was holding his hand kind of like this,
I know, I was like, it's broken. But, so we had to walk him home. He lives around.
Just around the corner.
There's a little girl with them holding a chihuahua who looks almost identical to
Ian.
Yeah. We had to take him home, and the girls were out in the backyard playing with water guns. Sometimes when you're trying to get stuff done, you cannot just be having a camera. Like, we needed to get working on the garage. And we're going to be doing that for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll get through everything kind of quickly. We are kind of considering trying to figure out a way to move sooner rather than later. But before we can move, we have several rooms that need to be painted. And in addition to that, we have a ton of stuff just that needs to be sold, or if it's not ours, giving it back, or, you know, whatever we have to get. We just got stuff we got to get rid of.
We're at Walmart. Oh well.
Oh man.
Alright, so I don't want to be like not tactful or anything, but I can tell you, when you take a little one to the bathroom, sometimes it can be kind of amusing. It's even more amusing when all you can hear are the echoes of what's going on in there and not exactly what's happening. Y'all had an ordeal, didn't you?
Every time. All the time. Never fails.
I don't know, it was a couple of weeks ago, I think, we asked the question of y'all, what do you prefer, soft or strong toilet paper? I think we've gone through a good bit of both packs now, and we can't tell a difference, at least in the Walmart stuff. So, at the same price?
I think we like that better.
Strong?
Yeah.
It wasn't like sandpaper, so I guess we'll go with that. Watch to the end of the video to see what I actually said.
I'm next to mine. Can I have a hug now? Nope. And I both never end.
So we enjoyed doing breakfast for dinner so much the other night. We decided to pick up some stuff to do that this week. We wouldn't be making near as much food for just us, but we found some of the sausage that my parents picked out the other day. I've never had that kind before. It was like brown sugar and honey. It's kind of a weird type for sausage, but it was really good. Now we just got to figure out where like the shake and pour pancake stuff is. We don't ever buy that. We usually buy a big box of Bisquick. But having it just add water was a lot quicker. Sometimes in the evenings, that's what we need. Yeah, so this is just like in the other store. It's just Bisquick and none of the shake and pour stuff. Let's go find the syrup. I bet it'll be there. Well, this does not bode well for us. It's not there. So I guess at this point we're giving up finding the Bisquick. We've been looking for a while and I haven't found it. So they're either out, or they don't carry it here, or I'm just blind. And all three of those, or some combination of them, might be the truth. So.
I have to show you. We have a little friend. You see him? Say hi. Look how cute he is. He's like, there's bugs up there.
What is it? Why do you like frogs?
I don't know. Oh, I want to see him eat something. Just get it. Come on, froggy, eat it. Go, nom, 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 nom. What do you see?
A froggy.
Is he cute?
Yeah, how much is him?
What color is he?
Green.
You're right, he's green.
What touch him? How we touch it?
Wait. You gonna try and poke him?
Yeah.
There he is. He's crawling. Okay. Look what just happened.
Pop.
He popped.
Yeah.
Did he jump? He hopped.
Yeah.
Was that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nature's cool. Now, little tree frogs like that, when they're crawling around the front of the house, that's cute and all. But when you get toads in the backyard that start trilling at 3 in the morning and don't stop until the sun comes up, that's a little bit less cute. We've had those before, and they're loud. And there's not a whole lot you can do about them either. Hope we don't get those this year. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Mixie Gamer 562. They say, nice video. The talking stick at the end cracked me up. Thanks, Mixie Gamer. Yeah, Lisa thought it was pretty funny too. I think I'm going to leave the eyes on the faucet there in the sink for a while, just to see how long they'll stick. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that button. Thanks for joining us today. Good night. It wasn't like sandpaper, so I don't know, I guess we'll go through it. Go.